الله كل ما قدره الله تعالى من ابتداء خلق العالم إلى آخره مستور ومثبت في خلقه خلقه الله تعالى يعبر عنه تارة باللوح وتارة بالكتاب المبين وتارة بإمام مبين كما ورد في القرآن فجميع ما جرى في العالم وما سيجري مكتوب فيه ومنقوش عليه نقشا لا يشاهد بهذه العين ولا تظنن
put the i'rab, put fatha on ta, dhamma on zwa, and shadda with fatha on first noon, yes, and dhamma and shadda, not fatha, fatha and shadda on the first noon and the second noon as well. وَلَا تَظُنَّنَّ.
This one already has it.
Okay. So pronounce it properly. Say it.
وَلَا تَظُنَّنَّ وَلَا تَظُنَّنَّ أَنَّ ذَلِكَ لَوْحًا مِنْ خَشْبٍ أَوْ حَدِيدٍ أَوْ عَظْمٍ وَأَنَّ الْكِتَابَ مِنْ كَاغِدٍ أَوْ وَرَقٍ بل ينبغي أن تفهم قطعا أن لوح الله لا يشبه لوح الخلق وكتاب الله تعالى لا يشبه كتاب الخلق كما أن ذاته وصفاته لا تشبه ذات الخلق وصفاتهم بل إن كنت تطلب له مثالا يقربه إلى فهمك فاعلم أن ثبوت المقادير في اللوح المحفوظ يضاهي ثبوت كلمات القرآن وحروفه في دماغ حافظ القرآن وقلبه فإنه مستور فيه حتى كأنه حين يقرأه ينظر إليه ولو فتشت دماغه جزءا جزءا لم تشاهد من ذلك الخط حرفا فمن هذا النمط ينبغي أن تفهم كون اللوح منقوشا بجميع ما قدره الله تعالى وقضاه ثم كثير ما تتذكر النفس ما عملته من خير أو شر وتتوقع جزاءه فيكون ذلك وجها آخر من وجوه استقرار عمله والله أعلم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على النبي الكريم محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين. لسوق الأعمال بالنفس, that the actions or deed a person has done that is pasted to his nafs, to his inside. Got it? So Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi, in this regard, he explained on his own this concept. But Imam Ghazali Rahmatullahi alayhi, he says and explains this concept in a different way. Now, Imam Waliullah says, Rahimahullah, that the intention is coming out of the nafs. And based on that intention, somebody is doing something. When he has done something, af'ali iradiyya, what? Intentional actions. So af'ali iradiyya, its ruh goes back to the nafs and get pasted to it. Imam Ghazali Rahmatullahi alayhi says that actually taqdeer means that everything is already inscribed on nafs, and based on that the intention is coming out. Got it? Look, you know the difference? Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi says the irada is coming out of the nafs because of two things. Number one, either something which is naturally there, natural intention, or something which got imprinted on that nafs because of that action too much being done by this guy. So this malaka or this khalq, that push him to do and to do that, to go and to do that thing once again. But Imam Ghazali Rahmatullahi alayhi, he said the actual actions are imprinted there. So irada and intention, it happens from that written document, and then it pushes the person concerned to go ahead and to practice that. Got it?
Yes.
Or not it? So this is the different interpretation of Imam Ghazali, rahmatullahi alayh. And now the scientists say that what will happen to this guy in his lifetime, especially the diseases, or some hadisat or accidents or something like that, what he will face. So the scientists now say that is written on the cell, and that is written on the DNA, and that is written on the RNA, but we are unable to decode it. They say, if we can decode it, so we can prevent it also. But how? How you will prevent it? Because that's what they say. That if we are able to decode it, so we can, maybe diseases to some extent, you can prevent or you can treat before time. Yes, giving you a vaccine because on such and such cell, this thing is written. So that will be happening to him sometime later. So let's give him vaccine from now. Got it?
Yeah.
So the science, they say like this. So Imam Ghazali rahmatullahi alayhi says that everything is written on a person, and that what we say, wal qadri khairihi wa sharri min Allah ta'ala wal ba'si ba'd al maut, that we believe in destiny, in preordained divine law, that every good and evil that is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, means that that is written on the person concerned. So good and evil, whatever you receiving of a favor of Allah, and evil, whatever difficulty is coming on you. But other interpretation is that whatever good you are doing, that Allah has written in your taqdeer already. And Imam Ghazali says that taqdeer is written on the nafs of human. So nafs, now furthermore analysis, so that is written on DNA. In one way or the other, Imam Ghazali says that all these things are written on DNA. So anyhow, and Imam Ghazali, for his concept, he is bringing forth the support from Holy Quran, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, sometime he mentioned وَكُلَّ شَيْءٍ أَحْسَيْنَاهُ فِي إِمَامٍ مُبِينٍ, that everything we have written in a clear master copy or master record. وَكُلَّ شَيْءٍ أَحْسَيْنَاهُ فِي كِتَابٍ مُبِينٍ, or sometime in hadith or nusus, the Lawh Mahfuz is mentioned. The Lawh Mahfuz is mentioned, that the preserved tablet. So everything is written therein. So if that is written therein, that is written on the nafs of this person concerned as well, what is related to him. So regarding the whole world, what is going to happen, that is written there in Imam al-Mubin. Got it? In central office, or in headquarters or GHQ, general headquarters. Got it?
Yeah.
But regarding every single particle or every single person, what will be going on with him, that is written on his nafs as well. Got it?
Yes.
Or not? So the record of the whole world is there, but the record of every individual, a copy that has been printed with him as well. That you should have this carbon copy or this litmus copy. Got it? So they have the litmus copy. That's what Imam Ghazali rahmatullahi alayhi says. But he says that is manqoosh or written there, but we cannot see it with these eyes. We cannot see it? Say, with these eyes. If somebody does not know how to turn the computer on, how to open it, how to click on a button to see the proper file, so for him, this computer is just like this desk. Yes? He cannot see it. But the one who knows that, so he sees those things or not.
Yes.
Now, these worldly eyes are not able to see that which is written on the DNA or RNA, or that is written on the cells. So now, you will say that what Imam Ghazali is saying. So he says, don't be confused. Let me tell you one thing. You know Hafiz al Quran? We say, yes, Maulvi Yusuf is sitting here. Do you think that the whole Quran, which is written here, here, in this big volume, yes, that is there in the brain of Mawlana Yusuf? We know that or not? We know that. But if we will open and dissect his brain, we are not doing. Don't worry, otherwise you will run away. We are not doing that. Yes, if we will open the brain of Mawlana Yusuf and we will dissect it, we will not see even one alif there. But when he is reciting, when he recites, so he is reciting like as he is looking at the written document and he is reciting. Got it? So Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi says, like as that is the case, so what I am telling you, believe that as well. Got it? So Qala al-Ghazali, Kullu ma qaddarahu Allah, everything which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed min ibtida'i khalqil alam, from the very beginning of the creation of this world ila akhirih to the very end, masturun, that is written, wa muthbatun, and that is established, fi khalqin khalaqahu Allah ta'ala, in that creature which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created. Yu'abbar anhu taratan bil-lawh, sometime in a hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that's in Lawh Mahfuz. What lawh? Lawh Mahfuz. Wa taratan bil-kitab mubin. وَعَنْ دَابَّةٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ إِلَّا عَلَى اللَّهِ رِزْقُهَا وَيَعْلَمُ مُسْتَقَرَّهَا وَمُسْتَوْدَعَهَا كُلٌّ فِي كِتَابٍ مُبِينٍ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that there is no living, moving entity like a small ant or a bug or an insect or a reptile or a mammal, just name it. Every living entity, إِلَّا عَلَى اللَّهِ رِزْقُهَا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taken the responsibility to provide him. Got it? وَيَعْلَمُ مُسْتَقَرَّهَا وَمُسْتَوْدَعَهَا. And he knows his mustaqar and mustawda'. Mustaqar is temporary resting place. Temporary resting place. And mustawda' is permanent residence. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, temporarily for 2-3 nights, he will be in Marriott Hotel or whatever. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I know his mustaqar and I know his mustawda, that permanently he will be living there in San Fernando Valley, for example. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, whatever I have written for him, he will have it. Yes, chicken is written in San Fernando Valley, so he will take it here. And meat is written there when he is staying for a while there in Marriott Hotel, so he will eat it there. And Allah said, Kullun fi kitab mubin. That is in a very manifest record with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi, Imam Ghazali, he is referring to these ayat. Warada fil Quran, is that is there in Holy Quran. فَجَمِيعُ مَا جَرَى فِي الْعَالَمِ. So all that which happened in this world up till now, وَمَا سَيَجْرِي, and what will be happening in the future, مَكْتُوبٌ فِيهِ, that is written in that Kitab Mubin and Imam Mubin. وَمَنْقُوشٌ عَلَيْهِ, and that is, naqash is actually sketching. Naqash is what? So that's also writing. وَمَنْقُوشٌ عَلَيْهِ, because this letters, written letter is called nuqush. That's called what? Nuqush. Nuqush means sketches. What? Sketches. Yes? Got or not it? Yes, وَمَنْقُوشٌ عَلَيْهِ نَقْشًا لَا يُشَاهَدُ بِهَذَا الْعَيْنِ, but they could not be seen with these eyes. وَلَا تَظُنَّنَّ. Now Imam Ghazali Rahmatullahi alayhi, he referred to lawh. Lawh means board. Lawh means board like this. So he says, they don't think that I mentioned the lawh or that is in hadith. So it means that that is made of iron or made of steel or made of wood. وَلَا تَظُنَّنَّ. And never think أَنَّ ذَلِكَ اللَّوْحَ مِنْ خَشَبٍ, that this board is either from wood or hadid or iron or azmin or board, or إِنَّ الْكِتَابَ مِنْ كَاغِزٍ or waraqin, or the kitab which is mentioned there in the ayah, that everything is there in the book. So that book is made of paper. Kagaz means what? Paper. Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi, sometime he uses his own Indian language in his kitab also. Got it? Like once in Muqaddimah, he has mentioned وَتَلْبِيزُ بَخْتِهِ. So Bakht is actually Persian and Urdu and Pashto language. What is the Bakht now? What is Bakht? Destiny. What is Bakht? So he used the same word there because for him that was the good word he used there. Got it? Or in another, later on it is coming that وَهَذَا فِي الْيَادَّاشْتِ. وَهَذَا فِي الْيَادَّاشْتِ. So Yaddasht is Persian language, which means memory. But to him, instead of memory or hafiza, this word Yadash was qualifying his meaning too much. So that's why. So here also, because waraq, that is used for skin, they were writing as well. In old books, when they say maktubun fil waraqa, so at that time the paper was not available. What they were writing on? Or even the bones, or even on the bark of the trees. So they were considered as waraqa. Now even though when we say waraqa, so we mean kaghaz, or the paper. So Imam Rahmatullah alayh, for that he mentioned, they don't go to the old era when they were writing on skin and they call it waraq, not to the modern era that we are writing on kaghaz or on paper. So he says that our Kitaba, don't think that that book is been kaghazin from paper or waraqin or from any other waraq. Bal yambaghi an tafhama qad'an. But this is very much suitable to know certainly أن لوح الله لا يشبه لوح الخلق وكتاب الله لا يشبه كتاب الخلق. That the board of Allah is not the like of the board of creature, and the book of Allah is not like the book of the creature. كما أن ذاته وصفاته لا تشبه ذات الخلق وصفاته. Like the entity of Allah is not like the entity of the creature, and his qualities or attributes are not like the attributes of the creature. So same is the thing attributed to him. Got it? إن كنت تطلب له مثالا يقرب إلى فهمه. If you want to know it through a misal, an example, which can make it or bring it close to your understanding, فاعلم أن ثبوت المقادير في اللوح المحفوظ, that the writing or the establishing of the taqdeer in the lawh, في اللوح المحفوظ يزاهي يشابه. يزاهي means يشابه. That is resemble or the like ثبوت كلمات القرآن وحروفه, like the subut and the establishment of the words of Quran and the letters of Quran في دماغ حافظ القرآن, in the brain of حافظ القرآن وقلبه, and in his heart. فإنه مستور فيه. These ayat of Quran and huruf and kalimat, they are written in the heart and brain of حافظ القرآن حتى كأنه حين يقرأ, like as when he is reciting, كأنه ينظر إليه. So he is like he is looking at the written document. وَلَوْ فَتَّشْتَ دِمَاغًا. But if you will search his brain, cell by cell, juz'an, one part, لَمْ تُشَاهِدْ مِنْ ذَلِكَ الْخَطْ حَرْفًا. So you cannot see from these letters even a single harf like alif. It is not in the brain of the Hafiz al-Quran, but still we believe that that is. Got it? فَمِنْ هَذَا النَّمْتِ يَنْبَغِي. So, min hadhihi surah. So, like this shakl or this shape, ينبغي أن تفهم. This is suitable to understand. كون اللوح منقوشا بجميع ما قدره الله. That lawh mahfuz is maktub or written بجميع ما قدره الله, with all that which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed, وقضاه, and he decided. انتهى. ثم كثيرا ما تتذكر النفس ما عملته. And then mostly تتذكر النفس, the self of a human, he will recall his mind, so he remembers ما عملته, whatever he has done, من خير أو شر, good or evil, وتتوقع جزاء, and he is expecting its recompense. فيكون ذلك وجها آخر. So that will be another reason, من وجوه, from so many reasons, استقرار عمله, that his action is taking place on his nafs, because he is recalling his mind again and again, so it is getting imprinted on. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وآله وصحبه.